Hello, welcome. Like, there we go. How are you doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. No, I don't want to play that. Yee. So basically, snowstorm, and I got the day off because it's actually way too dangerous to be driving. It's way too dangerous to be driving, so yeah. Continuing Halo 2, let's go.
Up ahead, the parasite gathers for an attack.
Alright.
What courage! Nice and safe in this battle. Ignore the braggart. Ready yourself.
Ooh. Okay. Okay, Jackie. Get back here. Get back here. I need land. Oh.
Behold the field of battle. After this, I'll put all the women Hurry, officer! Get the icon!
Oh, okay. Alright, hold on, I forgot to check, make sure stream's working on my phone. Real quick. Alright. Okay. Alright, let's resume. Alright. Oh?
You know, your father never asked me for help either.
The index is secure.
Lol, secure.
Mackenzie, Perez, how's our exit? You hear me, Marines? We got trouble. Damn! How you doing?
Sergeant, stay down! Johnson, you all right? Johnson!
Excellent work, Arbiter. The hierarchs will be pleased.
The icon is my responsibility.
Was your responsibility. Now it is mine.
Oh no.
A bloody fate awaits you and the rest of your incompetent race. And I, Tartarus,
Oh yeah.
chieftain of the brutes, will send you to it.
When the Buffs learn of this, they will take your head.
When they learn. Fool. They ordered me to do it.
Oh. Shit. Okay, that's fucked.
What is that?
I am a monument to
Settings, audio.
your sins.
Whoa.
Relax. I'd rather not piss this thing off.
Demon.
This one is machine and nerve, and has its mind concluded. This one is but flesh and faith, and is the more deluded.
Kill me or release me, parasite. But do not waste my time with talk.
There is much talk, and I have listened through rock and metal and time. Now I shall talk, and you shall listen.
Greetings. I am 2401 Penitent Tangent. I am the monitor of Installation 05.
And I am the Prophet of Regret, Counselor Most High, Hierarch of the Covenant.
A reclaimer?
Jesus Christ, that's
At last.
fucked.
We have much to do. This facility must be activated if we are to control this outbreak.
Stay where you are. Nothing can be done until my sermon is complete.
Not true. This installation has a successful utilization record of 1.2 trillion simulated and 1 actual. It is ready to fire on demand.
Of all the objects our lords left behind, there are none so worthless as these oracles. They know nothing of the great journey.
And you know nothing about containment. You have demonstrated complete disregard for even the most basic protocols.
This one's containment. And this one's great journey are the same. Your prophets have promised you freedom from a doomed existence, but you will find no salvation on this ring. Those who built this place knew what they wrought. Do not mistake their intent, or all will perish as they did before.
This thing is right. Halo is a weapon. Your prophets are making a big mistake.
Your ignorance already destroyed one of the sacred rings, demon. It shall not harm another.
If you will not hear the truth, then I will show it to you. There is still time to stop the key from turning, but first it must be found. You will search one likely spot, and you will search another. Fate had us meet as foes, but this ring will make us brothers.
Yeah, this shit's getting good.
We are, all of us, gravely concerned. The release of the parasite was unexpected, unfortunate, but there is no need to panic. In truth, this is a time to rejoice. A moment that all the Covenant...
Thank you, Dabba, for following. Welcome. How are you doing today? My name is Brandon. I'm a variety streamer. I stream out the video games, as you can see here, as well as I draw art and hopefully doing 3D modeling for everyone here. How are you doing today? And hope you enjoyed this, and hope you joined the Halo 2 stream.
should savor. For the sacred icon has been found. With it, our path is clear, our entry into the divine beyond guaranteed. The great journey is nigh, and nothing, not even the flood, can stop it.
Ooh.
Kill the demon.
Graveyard?
Brutes! The faster you can kill those brutes, the better. They don't have shield generators, but take them out before...
Demon is here!
Demon has infiltrated the council chamber! Protect the hierarchs! Seal the exits!
Oh, I don't think so.
Oh yes. The OP combo is back.
Put me down on one of the pedestals near the door. They've locked it from below. There's a door at the other end of the chamber. That prophet, Truth, he has the index. You've got to take it from him. Let me get these doors. Go. It'll be easier to track Truth if I stay in the network.
Alright. Alright, great mind.
Right this way.
Alright, let's go.
Watch out for the captain. It's got a brute shot. Truth is moving through the lower levels of the tower. I'll reverse this grav lift. Drop down, try to cut him off. It's safe, really. Just step in.
Reinforce all approaches to the holding pens. Slay the demon on sight.
They're beefing up their patrols. Stay sharp.
Wait a minute. I'm reading marine ISS transponders. The signals are originating somewhere below your position.
It's safe, really. Just step in.
Reinforce all approaches to the holding pens. Slay the demon on sight.
They're beefing up their patrols. Stay sharp.
Trick shot.
Wait a minute. I'm reading marine IFF transponders. The signals are originating somewhere below your position.
There's another lift in the next room.
You fucking ass.
Chief. Jump in.
Oh, okay. Grenades are super effective. We're supposed to go again? Over here? Or...
There are 2 groups of Marines in this detention block.
Ooh.
I'll zero their locations. You neutralize the guards. Quietly.
Alright, alright. Alright. Where the hell?
Come to the middle level. The Marines are just inside. Careful of the guards. Okay. Alright.
Listen up, Marines. The Chief's hunting a prophet, and you're gonna help him kill it. One more group of Marines to go, Chief.
Bueno,
Chief, come to the lower level. More guards, get ready.
Hiccup! Good on you.
That's all of the Marines, Chief. Good work.
We'll get out of here the same way we came in, the central grav lift. Hostile reinforcements coming down the lift.
The lift is clear. Step on in.
Fucking funny.
Fear not, my brothers, the sacred icon is secure. It was Tartarus and his brutes who took the icon from the flood. For that they have our thanks.
Excellent. Truth is broadcasting on the move. It'll make him much easier to track.
It was Tartarus and his brutes who took the icon from the flood. For that they have our thanks.
Excellent. Truth is broadcasting on the move. It'll make him much easier to track.
The elites have failed to protect the prophets, and in so doing put all our lives at risk. Let no warrior forget his oath. Thou and faith will keep us safe. While
I've got a fix on Truth just outside this tower. There's an exit nearby. Hurry.
with my blessing, the brutes now lead our fleets. They ask for your allegiance, and you shall give it.
You wouldn't believe the number of kill systems the Covenant are throwing down around me. Not to worry, it's pretty sloppy stuff. I guess they never expected a hostile intelligence to penetrate their network from the inside.
Ooh, okay. Fucking go.
At this moment, the councillors gather on Halo to see the Icon's sacred place.
Rise, Pack Brothers! Cast down the elites!
There are those who said this day would never come. What a day to pray.
Once the towers are clear, we'll rise from the lower district.
I have listened to the Oracle, and it confirmed our deepest hope. The great journey begins with
The elites are falling back to the mausoleum. Fools! Their arbiter can do nothing for them now.
Who would doubt the prophets? What have we foretold that has not come to pass?
Ooh. Alright. Let's go through here. Fucking go! Let's fucking go. Let's go. What the fuck? What the fuck is going on? I don't fucking understand.
Contemptible destroyer of the sacred ring!
I already went through here. Alright.
If we're going to catch truth, we'll need to take a shortcut, straight through the mausoleum. Look on the bright side. For now, they seem much more interested in killing each other.
You might consider sitting this one out.
No. Oh shit. Shit, shit. Ooh. In his face.
Hang on. I'm picking up 2 more transponders. It's the Commander and Johnson. They're closing on Truth's position, Chief. They'll need your help.
I didn't know the death plane.
Hang on. I'm picking up 2 more transponders. It's the Commander and Johnson. They're closing on Truth's position, Chief. They'll need your help. This way, Chief.
Fuck you, bitch.
This way, Chief.
This isn't good. I am getting confirmed reports of flood leaving in Amberclad's wreckage. Let's get the index and find a way out of here before things get really ugly.
Split them. One in each phantom.
Ooh. Ew.
The hopes of all the Covenant rest on your shoulders, Chief.
Ooh.
My faith is strong. I will not fail.
They immediately failed.
Let him be. The great journey awaits for no one, brother. Not even you.
Shit. Uprising. Oh. Is it gonna be like the Arbiter? Arbiter! Let's fucking go! That's not, so, oh, so that's how it works. Yep. Hit all the checkpoints.
Those that betrayed us, the counselors. Trying to run.
Alright, let's do this. Ooh.
They're not all dead. Raise the alarm.
This is a very bad place to be. Okay, this is getting ridiculous.
Contemptible. You might as well give up. Come home, and I promise your death will be quick.
Step aside. Let the man go through.
Tread the path, brother.
I want go, me go.
Let's go. This is fun.
Careful.
That was an accident.
Oh shit. Alright. Oh yes, I feel so this. Oh, that felt so good. Hold up.
By the rings, Arbiter. The counselors, are they
Murdered by the brutes.
vile, disloyal beasts? The prophets were fools to trust them.
Okay. Let's fucking go. Hi, Charity. Let's fucking go. Hi, Charity.
Your pal. Where's he going?
To finish what was started. And this time, none of you will be left behind.
That structure in the center of the city, it's a Forerunner ship. And Truth is heading straight for it. If he leads the Covenant fleet to Earth, they won't stand a chance. You have to stop him.
That brute has the index. And Miranda and Johnson. He can activate the ring.
If he does, I'll detonate 𝙂𝙚𝙣𝙚𝙧𝙖 reactor just like we did the Autumns. The blast will destroy this city and the ring. Not a very original plan, but we know it'll work. No, I don't want to chance a remote detonation. I need to stay here.
Alright.
Flood-controlled dropships are touching down all over the city. That creature beneath the library, that grave mind, used us. We were just a diversion. And Amberclad was always its intended vector. There's a conduit connecting this tower to the ship. Head back inside. I'll lead you to it.
Alright. Let's go. Yeah, I had to kill myself. I had to kill myself. It was worth it. Okay. Okay, maybe not use a rocket launcher. Okay, now use a rocket launcher. Okay, it's gonna be in closed space. Let's go!
I'll disable this lift once you reach the top. That'll slow them down. I hope.
Shall we let the flood consume our holy city? Turn high charity on another of their wretched hides. No enemy has ever withstood our might. The flood too shall fail.
I'll do what I can to slow the launch sequence. There's something inside the ship, a presence, fighting back. For a Covenant construct, it's unusually formidable.
Ooh. Never seen it.
The parasite did not defeat the Forerunners, and it shall not defeat us.
Arrogant creature. Your deaths will be instantaneous, while we shall suffer the torment of infinity.
Sorry.
Parasite did not defeat the Forerunners, and it shall not defeat us.
Arrogant creature, your deaths be instantaneous, while we shall suffer progress of infinitude.
Alright.
The security systems in this part of the tower are particularly robust.
Noble mercy is here at my side. Wise counsel in my
This together.
Apparently these are the Prophet Hierarch's private quarters, their inner sanctum.
Alright, alright. Find anything here? Ooh, sanctified. Ooh. Ooh, okay.
This crisis will not be the end of us. It is but one last hurdle before and
Okay, they go down now. Going backwards here. I've been here. Is there any other doors that will work? Alright, come on. Oh yeah, yep. Nope. Okay. Come on.
Are engaging one another all around 𝙂𝙤. I'm running out of options, Chief. I can't stall the launch sequence much longer. The next lift will take you up to the conduit. Hurry!
Oh, here. Ooh, okay. Let's fucking go. Okay.
I knew the Covenant was good at repurposing Forerunner technology, but this is amazing. They've been using the Forerunner ship's engines as an energy source for the city.
Ooh, okay. Let's fucking go.
Chief, when you get to Earth, good luck.
I've run through the truth.
You'll make a girl a promise.
If you know you can't keep it.
Let's fucking go. Ooh. Let's fucking go. The Great Journey.
What is that place?
Where the counselors were meant to watch the consecration of the icon. The start of the Great Journey.
There is still time to stop the key from turning. I must get inside.
Then mount up, Arbiter. I know a way to break those doors.
Ooh. Okay, this is good. Oh shit. Yeah, no thanks. I wonder how. Okay. Oh no. Alright, before we, so, what I'm gonna do is pretty much end off the Halo stream there and move on to, YT reactions. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that, to stretch. And we're moving to YT reactions, and pretty much, I guess the next time, we play Halo 2, we'll be finishing it off. I can make jokes about that too. Anywho. Ooh, 2 days until that. No thanks. I've cut it, I know. How many days? Oh, so basically it's tomorrow, Wednesday. For tomorrow. Alright. That being said. Alrighty. Let me... Alright. Oh, I forgot to connect it. I forgot to connect it. This whole time. I had this on the whole time. I forgot to connect it. Fuck, and sorry about that. Sorry about that, chat. Don't worry, there you go. There's your stream avatars. I don't want to keep on forgetting to connect it, but there you go. There you go, chat. So good to see you have this for an hour and a half. Well, how long have we filmed for? Yeah, we're playing for an hour and a half on there, so yeah. If you're gonna really have a stream, it does have to stream. Sorry about that. I usually try to, like, make sure I haven't opened it, like, yeah. And here, let me switch over the actual... Here. Can do just chatting. Alright. Alright, there we go. And do this. There we go. Very good chat. Now YouTube reactions.
Sam Altman sent out an internal memo at OpenAI labeled Code Red. And the reason Sam Altman sent out this memo is simply because they realized that they're actually screwed. Because not too long ago, Sam Altman sent out a different internal memo called Code Orange. And that memo was meant to say, hey guys, we're falling behind in terms of AI. And OpenAI...
Alright, there we go. I accidentally disconnected my mic.
Falling behind in terms of AI is really bad because it's kind of the only thing they do. And Code Orange was a warning that they're falling behind. Code Red means they've fallen behind, and they have. So you can imagine if Sam Altman is sending out a Code Red warning to the OpenAI team, he really feels like they're screwed or about to be. And I can see why he thinks that, because OpenAI has lost their entire lead. They came out with ChatGPT out of nowhere and everyone was thrown off guard, but now everyone else has gone up. Like, OpenAI is no longer the special AI company that's going to bring us AGI. They are just a company that makes AI models, and arguably the worst ones. There's a reason you don't hear anyone really talking about using ChatGPT in a way that is actually productive or good for them. Like, the only people who are using ChatGPT are people talking to ChatGPT. That is it. No one is using ChatGPT for coding. Everyone's using Anthropic for that. And no one is using ChatGPT for research. Everyone's using Gemini. And there was already a lot of people using different AI tools besides OpenAI. Like Google Gemini's been pretty popular for a while now. Claude has also been pretty popular for a while now. None of these things are really new. But what is new is OpenAI not having a lead in any kind of technology. Like, OpenAI used to be the go-to for a few different things, but now everyone is spread out a lot, and the only people that OpenAI seems to attract are people who don't pay for, ChatGPT. Like, 95% of OpenAI users are just free, which just burns money for OpenAI. It seems like the people who talk to ChatGPT are people who are just entering AI psychosis or want an AI partner. That's pretty much it. I don't see many people talk about OpenAI in the context of a business at all. I see people talk about Gemini in that context for research. I see people talk about Claude. I don't see anyone talk about OpenAI. And when it comes to user numbers too, there's a lot of concerning data for OpenAI. Like, for example, Google Gemini users went up by like 200 million in a few months because Google released a nano image generator, which is honestly insanely concerning, by the way. I don't know if you guys saw the release of this, but it can just fabricate entire things, and the only watermark is this little thing, which can be easily removed in Photoshop, like I just did. It is insane to me that this kind of thing just exists out there in the world. It seems like a tool you wouldn't just let anyone use, but they do. And then Google also has VO3, the video generator, which is also insanely concerning. But regardless of how concerning I feel like these things are as like tools that exist, they did boost Gemini sub numbers, which made OpenAI really scared. And you're probably wondering, what is Sam Altman actually planning to do to make ChatGPT better? Because so far they have not done a good job at that. Everyone was expecting ChatGPT 5 to actually be a game changer, and it was barely anything. And this kind of pissed off like everybody because they hyped it up a lot and made it sound like it was going to basically be AGI, and it's not even close. So how does OpenAI and Sam Altman plan to make ChatGPT 5 actually superior to everyone else? Well, the first step is to pause the implementation of advertising. This honestly seems to be the main thing that they're stopping for now, which is insane to me. I don't think any of these chat models have advertising in them. I know that's never gonna happen, okay? I know that's never gonna happen. But a chatbot should not have any advertising in it. It is insane that we are allowing companies to do this because it could just manipulate you to get you to buy things. Like, it is crazy you are letting people advertise using a chatbot that is designed designed to manipulate people, especially when it comes to OpenAI, because it's kind of like the one thing they're really good at, manipulating people. Like, anyone who's had AI psychosis has most definitely been talking to ChatGPT. You don't hear about Gemini users having AI psychosis. And I'm sure there's a few cases of all these things causing someone severe mental distress, okay? But from what I've seen, ChatGPT definitely gets the craziest people. My mind always goes to the lady who fell in love with their psychiatrist. This was a multi-hour-long TikTok series where a woman was convinced her psychiatrist was in love with her because ChatGPT validated all of her opinions. And the best part about that series is she doesn't get to the point where she talks about ChatGPT being involved until like an hour in. It's insane. But none of these tools should have advertising because, one, it kind of defeats the whole purpose of having an AI to begin with. Like, yeah, we built this thing to aggregate all the results of the internet to give you the best result possible to fit what you requested, but we put advertising in it, so now it's useless. Like, having artificial intelligence that just shoves ads in people's faces defeats the whole point of artificial intelligence. I'm sorry. And AI is one of the worst things you can shitify with advertising. Like, it is one of the dumbest things you can do with this kind of technology. So at the very least, it's a good thing that OpenAI is currently pausing the ad program for now, but they're definitely going to bring it back in the future, so who really cares? OpenAI will also be delaying the release of Pulse, an AI companion they've been working on in the background. I don't know what this would have been realistically like at all, but all we know is they're pausing it to work on ChatGPT. That's pretty much it. And within this memo from Sam Altman, that's pretty much it. There's not much else to this besides make ChatGPT better. So I am assuming that OpenAI is planning to make it do better on benchmarks as well as make it more accurate in general to have it compete with Gemini and Claude. That's probably all there is to it. But there is a non-zero chance that OpenAI cannot come back from this because here's the thing. They make no money, okay? OpenAI makes no money. And when it comes to having money, OpenAI also has no money. But Google has a lot of money, and they practically have infinite money. And Google also has way more data to train with than OpenAI. I think it is really, really unlikely that OpenAI can just close this gap very easily. I think they're gonna have a lot of trouble closing this gap. Also, they're gonna have a lot of trouble getting people to switch. If you are someone who uses Gemini or Claude, I doubt you're likely to just switch the model if it's slightly better. Like, OpenAI would have to release something genuinely really impressive to make people switch over. This might just be the end of OpenAI, at least for the next couple years. And I'm not saying that lightly because here's the thing. This company needs to spawn $200 billion in revenue a year from nowhere within like a couple months. That's what they need to do, and they can't do that. I don't see a world where OpenAI can compete with companies that have infinite money when they need $200 billion more a year.
I don't know how that's gonna be possible.
Break even. Like, that is insane. And then all the people who are using ChatGPT don't pay for it. And I don't see a world where OpenAI can just magically make ChatGPT 5 better. I think they tried really hard with ChatGPT 5 and failed. I don't think they could just make a better version of ChatGPT. I think they're kind of stuck. And I also don't see a world where they can get most of their users to start paying money. And even then, can they pay enough money to take OpenAI out of the hole they've dug themselves? I don't think they can. And even if OpenAI does all the things they said they're going to do to make money, like introduce AI girlfriends and boyfriends and stuff like that, I don't think it'll be enough to make up for $200 billion in revenue. I don't think it will. Like, no amount of advertising on ChatGPT will reach $200 billion. Like, this is an insane amount of money that you start making in like a year. And I don't see a way they can do that.
Kind of money.
And as much as Sam Altman likes asking investors for money, he can't just keep doing that if his model isn't the best model. Like, if Sam Altman isn't making the best model there is, what is the point in giving him your money? There's literally no point. And at this point too, everyone knows AGI is not a thing, okay? Everyone understands this. What are they working towards? What is OpenAI working towards that's worth billions upon billions upon billions of dollars? What is OpenAI making that is worth that much money? The answer is probably nothing, okay? I don't think they're making anything that is worth nearly this much money. So OpenAI's future is looking really, really rocky. I genuinely don't know how much longer they'll hold on, especially if they don't have a good release very, very soon. Because it seems like everyone's kind of fed up with Sam Altman telling everyone that AGI is around the corner. I think everyone's tired of it. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Like and subscribe if you're new, and click the intros down, check out more of my content, and have a good one.
All right. I don't know how they're gonna make the revenue for it.
The other day I woke up to two things. One, my phone telling me it can't detect the SIM card that's inside of it. Two, the realization that our generation might have some of the worst experiences when it comes to employment of all time. Growing up, they always told us things like go to school, get good grades, finish your education. That way you could get a good job and be successful, in which times passed. When I only now am starting to realize how many people are following this advice, yet somehow are still getting the wrong results. It all starts from when you were a kid. You'd be sitting in the back of your math or science class when all of a sudden a nigga would throw their hand up and ask the Hall of Fame,
"When are we gonna use this in real life?"
And despite him being onto something, eventually everyone would start to get annoyed and just look at him with nothing but sheer disappointment. You go on to finish elementary school, bullshit your way through high school, and finally at some point you may even graduate from college. But everyone always told you the same thing, which was if you don't do this, you'll probably live a shitty life. Like deadass, it didn't matter what stage you were at within your education, somehow the message was always the same. Your parents will look at you and say this is the way to live a better life than them. Your teachers are talking about how if you would actually stay out of trouble and get good grades, you'll be rewarded for your efforts in the future. Your professors are saying this is a guaranteed way to make a lot of money in this field. It's just
it's corporate bullshit.
Because once you step out of the educational echo chamber and go on to take your years of efforts, achievements, and that damn piece of paper that says you studied blank for X amount of years, you quickly realize they don't actually give a f. They never did. Which then poses one of the top 10 questions science still can't answer.
See, kid, this is why you should stay in school. Study hard so you don't end up like him.
Ignore how ignorant this statement even is, considering the fact that we need someone to be picking up the damn garbage. In today's time, you could very easily study and end up like this guy, or even fucking worse. The year is 2025, in which having to apply to cartoons large amounts of jobs has become the new norm. You ever notice how you could be chatting to someone who's been on a job search and not be fazed whatsoever by the number of applications they put out there? Like deadass, it almost seems like we've all become desensitized to these ridiculous numbers. We're living in such a fucked up timeline where you not only have to earn a living, but it's also becoming a privilege to even be able to earn one. Like you gotta fight for your life against thousands of other people at a chance to then do a bunch of shit you couldn't care less about, giving a majority of your time away to some company. Just so you could survive. But don't get it twisted though, because I'm sure not everyone hates what they do for a living and some may actually find enjoyment in it. However, when you realize that 69% of people couldn't care less about what they do at work in their day-to-day life, or better yet, career, it's kind of hard not to think otherwise. What I always found funny about the current state of employment is how so many of us are just the blind leading the blind. Let's say the highest form of education you completed was high school and you lacked experience. They'll be so quick to tell you,
"Oh, bro, high school. It's not enough, bro. Get certified in something. Go get your license in something, bro."
Hey, I got the certificate.
Ah, dude, a certificate isn't enough. You need some post-secondary schooling, bro. Go get yourself a diploma at least.
Hey, bruh, I got the diploma.
Diploma? Hey, guys.
Yeah, there's the fucking loops you have to go to.
You gotta
Fucking
get your
bullshit.
degree at least.
Hey, bro, I took your advice, so I went back to school, and I actually managed to get the degree.
Degree? A degree isn't enough. Everyone and their mama got a degree, dude. Do a few internships or co-op programs, you know, get placed. You need experience.
Oh, matter of fact, I actually did the internship. It was a part of my program.
Dude, you did the internship and still can't get a job? Bro, of course not. It's almost 2026, bro. Everyone's done an internship. One's not enough. You need your master's, bro.
Hey, man, I failed a couple courses, but I finally managed to pull through, and I actually did it. I got my master's.
Masters? Bro.
Oh my god, this is gonna be happening in the future.
Dog, it's not enough. It's not enough. You need to get your PhD, bro. Get your doctorate.
PhD? Motherfucker, what do you have?
Oh, dude. My cousin owns the company. He just got me in.
Yeah, of course,
For some
nepotism.
reason, society has this mass conception that if you have a job and are paying bills, you all of a sudden have your life together and all is good. Like, I remember when I got my first real job, out of nowhere, I had a bunch of niggas talking about,
"Wow, this guy's moving up in life. This guy's got his life together. Damn, I'm trying to get like you, bro."
Because it didn't take long to realize getting a job doesn't automatically mean all is good. Matter of fact, a lot of shit got worse. Because a lot of our generation is now starting to enter the workforce, I'm starting to see a lot more people come into terms with what a traditional job actually is. I mean, Shit, like, it's in the name. Time and time again, I'll come across video after video of niggas in
Job
our
just
generation
over
dealing
broke.
with bullshit when it comes to being employed. Hell, I've experienced it too, we all have. I swear it's a canon event in every person's life. It always starts the same way. Your interview process actually went well and they now want to discuss salary with you. You think to yourself, damn, I used to pray for times like these, and actually start to get a little bit excited until you get hit with that entry-level salary offer. I swear these employers always follow the same script. Offer you peanuts and then tell you how they worked for less. The worst part is they'll say it with a straight face too. Like they'll look you square in the face and go,
back in my day, we were lucky if we even got paid for our work.
what the f? Like somehow all your efforts and hard work now equates to a bi-weekly paycheck of a little over $1 grand. Despite being completely thrown off guard with that initial offer, you still take it, because I mean, slow motion is better than no motion. But you then have to traverse your way through the job itself. And oh my, I swear jobs are a lot like relationships. When you first start one, it's one of the greatest things of all time. Low expectations, getting that steady paycheck, new environment. But once that honeymoon phase is up, best believe it won't be long until you start feeling stuck.
When you gotta step into that adult life, getting that big boy job or whatever, that shit's like, fuck!
You have to figure out which version of yourself you can actually be towards your colleagues without getting fired on the spot. Entertain unskippable conversations with people you want absolutely nothing to do with whatsoever. Start finding moments where you could yell on your ones just to try to keep yourself sane. It's absolute chaos. It ain't a surprise that the older generations are avoiding hiring hours when they can, because it's almost like a lot of us are starting to change the norm with how work is even perceived to begin with. Or we just don't give a f at all. It's like we're all collectively starting to realize that it almost doesn't matter how hard you actually work. You're more than likely going to be in the exact same spot anyways, so there's practically zero incentive to work extremely hard, or better yet, go above and beyond. And because of this, we're now being labeled with things like not wanting to start work early, always being late, declining workloads that seem ridiculous. Some even go as far to say that we're unprepared and unprofessional, which just translates to you don't want to be a corporate drone. When you take all these things into consideration, it's no wonder why so many people always have mixed opinions when it comes to actually working. But I mean, shit, a wise man once mentioned how he was looking for a job and then he found a job and is miserable now. He might have been onto something. As time goes on, the concept of employment is only getting crazier and crazier. We still got hella people fighting for their lives for a chance of employment. People becoming employed.
Here's the thing, never go to a hiring event. It's all, hi, Zerator, how are you? Welcome. How are you doing? Well, I was about to say, never go to a hiring event. It is basically we're collecting your data and disguising it as an interview. Basically. And here's the bullshit that I had experienced. I think it was twice. Because it was initially that I wanted to be like an associate, like a associate for like some kind of grocery store. It was one of those grocery warehouse. The second one was a clothing store. And both those hiring events, they said, "Oh, we'll offer you supervisor position." Do not accept that. Do not accept the supervisor position because they want any excuse to reject you. They want any excuse to reject you. Or you can qualify. Pretty much everyone can qualify for as an associate, basically. But never. Even though, so basically, if they offer you a higher position despite you having no experience in that position, reject it immediately. And just walk away. Alright? I had to do that I had to walk away twice. And both times said, thank you for the offer, but I will not be, I'll have to decline your scam. Thank you. I literally just called it a scam right to their face.
Realizing how depressing this shit could really be, and all the while AI continues to just get better and better. I would always come across videos talking about how in the future the ideal or traditional 9-to-5 wouldn't exist, in which I would think to myself, what the hell are these guys talking about, bruh? Until I came across a video the other day of Elon Musk stating how if we stay on the current trajectory we're on, eventually work won't be mandatory and money won't even fucking exist.
My prediction is that work will be optional.
Optional.
Go out long enough, assuming there's a continued improvement in AI and robotics, which this seems likely, the money will stop.
Work will be optional? Nah, I mean, he's basically saying work work will not exist, and you'll be broke forever.
Being relevant.
Nah, that is fucked.
We're really about to witness a generational shift in society, all thanks to AI. I mean, it's already happening as we speak. Countless of companies have been reducing their workforce because why pay people if you could just get a robot to do it for you? Recently, Chegg, the Hall of Fame Homework Solutions website, cut 45% of its workforce due to AI practically replacing its entire purpose, considering you could ask it literally anything. Amazon has let off 14,000 people so it could spend more of its budget towards their AI advances. HP is looking to
It's
cut
fucking horrible.
6,000 employees. Microsoft is looking to cut 9,000. When you search for something on Google, it legit gets its AI to pull the best results, so you ain't even gotta click on actual links anymore. I couldn't even tell you what the state of the education system is looking like right now, since I've just been seeing people submit literal bullshit with the state.
Only ask questions if you have already tried ChatGPT. No. No. I'm doing okay. And this snowstorm is beating down on my street, but doing good. But also, no, what the fuck? The teacher just gave up. Imagine, oh shit, I just realized something. What if school board basically replaces all the teachers with AI stuff? Or just essentially just goes back to online learning. Say, here, laptop. I told you this is basically work. This is basically homeschooling.
Of the education system is looking like right now, since I've just been seeing people submit literal bullshit for assignments. AI videos are just getting more and more realistic by the day. Like, you literally can't tell what's real or what's fake if they don't watermark it. It's just gotten out of control. All in all, our generation is genuinely experiencing one of the most interesting states of employment known to mankind. We got people who are still searching for employment offers that make sense, let alone employment at all. People starting to realize that the juice may not be worth the squeeze. AI becoming so good, work could potentially not even exist, blah, blah, blah. We're deadass witnessing history in the making. I mean, you tell me, do you think the state of employment is the way it is due to outdated societal norms that we all still follow? Or will none of this matter anyways because humans won't be needed in the future? I gotta cut this shit off again, man. I'm starting to sound crazy again, bruh.
Yep.
Kids can't read anymore. Some people blame the parents, some the teachers, iPads. We can blame brain rot content, the curriculum. We can blame our generation. The fact remains that more and more kids can't read anymore. Today, I will look at some parents and teachers talking about why kids can't read, and I will give my perspective as a teacher.
Okay, so I'm gonna go grab some water real quick, Blitzies, alright? Oh fuck, and I need you to bathroom. Be right back.
Hi, I'm Eric and I run the 𝙂𝙚𝙣𝙚 English Teachers channel. On this channel, I like to share tips, resources, and anything education, especially for English teachers. And we will also look at some issues that teachers run into. If you would like to support the channel, please join our Patreon. I share resources, lesson plans, materials that you can use in your classes. Let's look at some reasons why kids can't read anymore.
My child is in the 2nd grade and can't read. She said she couldn't read her math problem in class, and so she had to ask a friend to read it for her, and now I'm seeing that the reading is obviously going to everything else, and her last school absolutely failed so many freaking children, which is why we switched this year, and she just got her testing for the beginning of the year, and it shows that she literally needs reading intervention 5 days a week.
I'm just gonna have to cover up some of this.
I didn't even learn to read until I was in 3rd grade because I had my own issues. How the fuck am I supposed to teach her how to read? The reading epidemic is real, and I think that it needs to be talked about more because now we are going to be spending $40 to $70 on tutoring for her. I co-parent with her dad and he bought her a phone, which I didn't agree to, but that's besides the point. And so she's 7 with a phone and she can't text or read the text, so you have to send voice memos. The reading epidemic is real. It's real. It is real, and schools are not helping for the most part because they don't have the resources.
I'm back, Matisse.
At some point, we're going to have to stop blaming other people, blaming the dad for the phone, blaming herself. Oh, I've got my own issues, but I can't help my child. We're going to have to find something for her. Well, I'm going to say it's great that this lady is actually trying to help her child to read, so she's thinking about getting someone to help who can help. But I mean, I think just investing that time with your child is very important. Go through the letters, go through the sounds.
Yeah.
We can see a quote here. It says, babe, you are the resource. Another one, you failed your child first. As a teacher, the reading epidemic comes from home. Do parents not realize that they actually have to do things at home? It's not just on the teachers, which is real, but you know, it's also our job as teachers to help these students, you know, if they don't get it at home. Of course, in the
technically my parents also failed me at teaching me how to read. I technically learned how to read by myself.
Ideal world, we'd like to teach with parents and help each other, but in some cases it's very difficult, so we as teachers, we're going to have to carry some weight. Here's another video of her.
Before you keep calling me a bad mom, let's talk about this. So my daughter could read in kindergarten, and then first grade I was like, hey, she lost some reading over the summer. Talked to the teacher. I was like, hey, I want to put her in tutoring. She was like, just wait, that really does happen. She'll probably pick it up. Never picked it up. So then I go talk to the teacher, and they were like, hey, that teacher doesn't work here anymore. We actually moved your daughter into a new class. And I said, what? And they said, yeah, she's in a new class. So that's a whole different story. But now I'm talking to the new teacher, and I'm like, she can't read. I need help. What can I do to help her? I'm already doing what I can do at home. What can I do to help her? And she's like, $25 after school. I'll tutor her. I said, bet, let's do it. So she went there for weeks, still didn't know how to read. So then over the summer, you know, we're reading at home. She can read slowly and sound the words out. But at second grade, I want her to open that and be like, I'm reading this book. That's what she needs to be doing. And so that's not...
I can read, I just can't, I have trouble reading aloud, basically.
Happening, and now we're at a new school, which is a public school, and this is the first testing, and they said she needs so much reading intervention, so...
Okay, well, just like the previous video, it's great that she's trying to find help, but it's up to her. She can't just shift the blame to whoever else is out there. It's always someone else's fault, you know. At some point we're going to have to take accountability for what happens to our kids, you know. And of course she is, and some people don't know how to do that, but we've got the resources. We are the resources, like the previous comment said. Some of the comments: if she lost reading over the summer, why wasn't she reading? Why wasn't she doing the reading activities? The time it took you to make this video, you could have been reading with her. So you didn't work with her at all over the summer. Comments. Okay, let's look at another video.
So it's true. My son cannot read at age 6. There's never going to be a time in my life where I can say, yeah, my son started reading when he was 5 years old. He's on the Waldorf and Montessori schedule. It's different. But here's the thing about my kid. He's free. He's always been free. And every single day of his life is a blank canvas that he can make whatever art he wants with. Discovery, adventure, art, play, interest. This is what his day is made up of. There's no conformity. There's no needing to pretend that you're sick in order to get a day off. There's no trends. There's no ahead or behind.
I think I was learning to draw at 3. As for reading, I don't exactly know. I don't have any memories. I don't have any vivid memories past the age of 8. So I think it was like I started learning how to properly read at the age of I think it was at the age of 10. So yeah. So this the reading issue is actually even beyond the 2010. Basically, this is a long time coming. It's just being talked about today.
There's just being free, exactly the way that you are, free to learn at your own pace.
kids need structure. You can't just tell them go play and you'll learn through playing. No, not at all. They need structure, they need guidance, not just enjoy your life.
And there are so many inmates that will know so much more than me. Inmates get law degrees and all kinds of stuff. And there's so
Lady,
many
what are you
inmates
trying
that
to
say,
get
"Look,
at?
this is just the way that it is. This has been a really good thing for me."
I swear to God, this lady does not want to teach her kids anything. She doesn't want to be a parent. Literally, the parent has a responsibility to make sure their child grows up to be at least a functional adult. Not a functioning adult, a functional adult. Just like how a laptop is still functional.
Everybody else is doing it. We don't live in a creative world. This is just what it is.
Yeah, one of the fallacies is always looking at someone like the 0.001% that actually got something done. You know, it's like saying, my grandmother smoked, but she lived to be 100, you know, and then she's 1 in 1,000, you know. It's that one outlier that they look for. And now she says, well, some inmates get their law degrees, as if that's the perfect place to get a law degree, and how many of them actually just return to prison. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, I think they offer.
I need to... Hold on, I need to wipe my glasses. Oh, fuck you, please. I need to wipe my glasses because it is fucking... My glasses are... The struggles of wearing glasses, I swear to God. And I'm not wearing any contacts. I'm not risking accidentally blinding myself. And I see that as it could actually legitimately happen if I wear contact. I'm good, chat. I'm good. Alright. I'm still functional.
Few things wrong here.
But would any of those inmates not trade in all of these things?
Bitch, why don't you just take accountability?
For a chance at being free.
Well, those are two opposite things to talk about. A child being free and enjoying their life compared to an inmate suddenly that would give anything to be free. This lady is all over the place.
For a chance to feel the sun on their face every single day. That's what all of this is about. Thank you.
Well, it's nice to end with a thank you. Yeah, listen. Unless you're Post Malone, don't do facial tattoos. Actually, you don't know this about me, guys, but I don't have any tattoos. I'm not a big fan of tattoos, and
I'm not a big fan of tattoos either. I don't have any on me.
So to see this lady with, what is it, beautiful on her forehead, and then I wish her all the best though. You know, I want the child to get the best possible life.
Yeah.
No hating on this lady. She's making videos, trying to do something productive, putting her thoughts out into the world. So I'm not going to judge that. And then we have some quotes here. John says, "My mom did this with me. I hate how she failed me with my education. Reading is the key to all knowledge." Everyone says it's so important. No, Carolina. He will learn to read when he's ready. That's the best part. It comes naturally with their interest.
No, it's a requirement.
You're going to have to teach them. You're going to teach them what it is and to love it. You know? Oh no. It's you know, that's what education is we're preparing the next generation.
Yeah.
We're giving them the skills, the knowledge, not just saying figure it out on your own. Oh, that's so sad. Please don't do that.
Please don't do that.
Spend time with your kids, help them
Exactly.
learn things, not just push them and say enjoy your life, you'll figure it out eventually. That's not parenting. I'm not a parent yet, but
I'm not a parent either.
Okay, let's look at the next one.
A former English teacher going viral after posting a raw and unfiltered farewell video as she leaves the classroom behind after just 3 years. Listen.
A lot of these kids don't know how to read because they have had things read to them, or they can click a button and have something read out loud to them. I just don't think these kids even care. They don't care about making a difference in the world. They don't care about how to have a resume. They don't care how to, how to write a resume. They don't care how to write a cover letter, because ChatGPT will just do it for them. And I think that we need to cut off technology from these kids, probably until they go to college.
Hannah is a former teacher, and she joins us now. She posted that video. More than 1 million people have seen it.
And with AI becoming so accessible to...
I mean, I learned how to write a resume, but I think it was which class was it? It was computer. So it was a mandatory computer learning class. Not really about coding, but just learn how to do stuff on a computer, especially writing resumes. We learned how to write resumes, but we never our teacher never taught us how to write a cover letter. So yeah. And teachers say so. Basically, even though I know how to write a resume, I don't know how to write a cover letter. So the teacher is actually kind of right, but also kind of wrong on that part.
Children nowadays, especially teaching in an English or Core 4 classroom, it's been especially challenging kind of to have the kids comprehend and critical think and think for themselves on certain things.
Yeah.
So on my way out, I wanted to kind of raise awareness and just...
There are many reasons why kids can't read. Technology is definitely one of those reasons. I'm very fortunate that I still grew up before I had a phone and a computer. It came later, but at least when I went to school, we only had our books. And I think to some point we might want to take technology away from our kids and help them learn naturally without screen time, because it can mess up a lot of our youth. Yeah, so it's very difficult. Addiction is another reason, is they are so bombarded with dopamine from these devices that they're not enjoying. Larry says here, she's right, it's the fault of the parents largely. Department of Education has been a complete failure. Some people ask me about the Department of Education. Of course we need that, but if you've seen how much money gets pushed into the Department of Education, and then how much they spend on each child, but it doesn't really reach the teachers or the kids. It goes to other places. That's a big worry that I have.
Yeah.
And it says here, just saying Canada is not like this. Kindergarten students can read and write to a degree at least.
Here's the thing. I will not be surprised the U.S. Department of Education is secretly laundering money to themselves or whatnot, because the money is supposed to go to the teachers and the kids. If that's not going to the teachers and kids, then where's the money going?
Okay, well, this is a while ago. I don't know what's happening. Right to a degree at least. Okay, well, this is a while ago. I don't know what's happening in Canada at the moment. If it's still the same Canada as it was 6 days ago. So yeah, we'll see. Let's look at the next one.
They're laughing. He obviously has taken a piece of paper. He attempts to read it and says, "What the F does this say? I'm only 9," which is to suggest, obviously, that he can't read. So he needs somebody to come read that. People are giggling and laughing. It's not funny. If you are, in fact, 9 years old, not only should you be able to read, you should be able to read chapter books, okay? You should be in the 4th grade. And the 4th grade is when I began reading Harry Potter. If you can't read a piece of paper when you are 9 years old...
Here's the thing. I actually loved reading books when I was a kid. The issue is the material, the materials used for the paper was actually like common to like give me migraines, like massive migraines. And I think I did ask the physician about it. And it could be, so this is a working theory. It could be that there's actually some sort of like, the doctors are also confused with what's going on. But my working theory is that there is some sort of like physio-neurological condition, undiagnosed or neurological condition that's pretty much fucking me over whenever I want to read something on paper. Like it's specifically the paper that's used for books. However, sometimes, and only sometimes, thankfully it doesn't happen, it's not happening as much nowadays. Like if I try to like read an advertisement on like laminated paper, or even like this regular printer paper, try to read something, if it's small text and like a small paragraph about something, I will get actually like not say a migraine, but I will actually get dizzy and I'd have to stop reading. I don't know what's going on, and my doctor doesn't know what's going on, and I'm just we're trying to figure it out. So yeah, as my working theory is that probably is it some sort of undiagnosed neurological condition that I have. I want to read as many books as I can, but because of that condition, I much prefer like reading a little, even like reading a little on my phone. I can't actually read too much, even on my phone, because I will actually get a migraine and get dizzy. I don't know what the fuck is going on with me.
Then your mother has failed you, the school system has failed. When you are 9 years old, then your mother has failed you, the school system has failed.
I started learning how to read properly, including chapter books, when I was 10. So this is proper, like I think it was, I didn't know how to like I knew how to like read-ish, but I didn't know how to pronounce the words, or didn't understand the context clues and reading comprehension. I still struggle with reading comprehension. I think thanks autism ADHD for that, but yeah.
Failed you. This country has failed you, and you have no chance. And it's not because of you. It's honestly not this kid's fault, which is why I'm not going to sit here and make fun of him. It is.
But yeah, I do know how to read. I do know how to read better.
Surroundings and the crisis that I am talking about.
But I still struggle with reading comprehension, even growing up
in this country.
Yeah, very true. Listen, whoever you are, we should be worried about the trajectory of the amount of kids not being able to read. It's a big issue. Okay, so let's see. My daughter's 9 right now, and she reads chapter books and goes through about 1 every 3 days. She loves to read. This boy has definitely been failed by I don't know, someone. Truly heartbreaking. It's even worse that the adults recording don't seem to care. That is what hits me, is that these people are laughing instead of saying, listen, you and I are going to be sitting down a couple of hours a week figuring this out, you know. So yeah, I feel like we do have to instill a love for books. I think that's one of the amazing things of Harry Potter. It got so many kids to read. I've got a story about reading Harry Potter that I'll tell you in the future.
Part of reading comprehension is being able to infer the intended audience of a piece of text without the author telling you directly.
Yes, as a Gen Z who worked in childcare for the better part of a decade, I'm glad I'm not the only one noticing that a lot of the issues we're having with kids and the educational system are coming from the home. Literally, the call is coming from inside the house, the parents. So last summer when the test scores came in, the US saw the lowest levels they'd seen in decades for reading and math in our school systems. And obviously the first step to correcting it was they tried to do a dive into why this is happening. Because they really started to notice the decline around 2017, 2018, which funny enough was right after I graduated high school. And the first thing they noticed is the average school that gave like a half hour of free reading time just so the kids could read whatever they want every day dropped from 53% to 49%. So that wasn't that high to begin with, but they also saw that there was a lot less talks about libraries and things around books. They noticed there wasn't necessarily much of a correlation between the reading time dropping as much as they noticed just like the attitude and environment around reading had changed. A lot less kids were reporting that they read for enjoyment in their free time. And for some reason, 4th graders had a much more negative attitude around reading. And so the next step they decided was to interview the parents, and ding, 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 the parents themselves reported reading less, having a more negative attitude around reading. And of course, all these stats just weren't looking great when we started to compare them to other, like, developed nations that we usually chart with. It's always interesting to me to see when I work with kids, because a lot of people will incorrect.
One of the first things I remember telling parents when I first started teaching was that they should get their kids to read. There's a massive correlation between learning and reading, especially for fun. And so I would tell the parents, get your kids to read 30 minutes a day. It's going to make an amazing difference in their lives. So I think that's the one thing we should do, is put time aside, turn off the TV, and start reading with your kids. It's not just the parents, it's the teachers too. I used to love reading until my teachers didn't care. They throw on a YouTube read along and play on their phone the entire time. They want to take...
Here's the thing, I also used to love reading as well. Until pretty much my reading skills was pretty much graded, and if I didn't like read sufficiently according to the state standards, then there would high likely chance I would actually fail the class. Yeah, it was that fucked up. It was that fucked up to the point I lost my passion for reading because of that bullshit. Yeah. Yeah,
the kids' phones because it's a distraction. They are a distraction for everyone. I remember my 8th grade year, we were reading The Outsiders, and my teacher put on a reading video. Kids were throwing around the books, hiding food in the classroom. They didn't even have the physical book in their hands or listen to the text. They were just existing. I decided that I wanted to take the book home to read on my own so I could actually focus on the story and what was going on. But when I asked, the teacher said, why? It's a school assignment, not your homework. Yes, but I also love the book. My aunt actually bought me the book and when she found out. I used to get punished for reading too much in school and staying up late reading. I don't know if it's the parents. I've been working hard, but I don't know how they teach reading now. My son was using methods I was finding a hard time to understand. Yeah, well, that's why parents and teachers should work together so that parents understand what the teachers are doing and you can collaborate.
For some kids in Gen Alpha, reading feels impossible. Reading proficiency for US 4th graders hit its record low last year, and implications for this are really vast. We could see that kids are growing up without the skills that they need to really contribute to the US and the global economy. So when we're looking back at the pandemic, that was a real setback for a lot of younger kids when it came to learning how to read. They didn't have the same resources that they might have had going into physical classrooms, especially those who were in lower income areas. They might not have had the same resources to be learning remotely. A lot of kids have just become a lot more reliant on their iPads, on their cell phones. They're not really seeing the value in reading a book. To try to combat reading illiteracy among young kids, a lot of lawmakers have pointed to an approach called the science of reading that has proven really beneficial in helping kids learn. We are seeing some slow incorporation of AI into classrooms, which could include AI giving students real-time feedback on mistakes students might be making as they're reading, and we could expect to see some slow progress on that over the next years.
Well, the problem with AI is AI can't get the students to care, and that's where the teachers come in. We're supposed to teach these kids to care about reading. We're supposed to help them learn how to read and then also instill the love for reading. We should also get them to read different types of texts. So AI can't do that for the kids. we as teachers also have to be role models and show the students how to do it.
Parents can play a really
Chat, Blitzy, do you remember the app that was called like something about Schoolify or Owl? It had an owl icon on it. Remember when all the fellows, all the students were using that to basically cheat on homework and tests and whatnot? Yeah, I remember those days.
really key role in helping your younger kids learn how to read at home. We've heard some parents tell us that they're turning reading into games. They allow their kids to pick out a book in exchange for fun privileges like staying up late on the weekends if parents put down their...
It's so important for parents to get in with their kids. You know, if you care about your kids, sit down with them, make sure that they read 30 minutes a day at least. Get them to love reading, help them. It shows that you care, and it's time that you can spend with your kids. You've got a very limited amount of time with your kids. So if you can do it where you develop this amazing skill together and you spend quality time, then it's probably with reading, you know, something you can do at home. And also it teaches your kids focus and patience because they're sitting there. Instead of just getting dopamine hits from their computers or from the TV or from the iPad, they're going to learn how to sit down, and also they're going to use their own imagination. As parents, we've got to do this, and we've got to work with teachers. Teachers and parents have to collaborate and help kids.
Their own technology and sit with their child and read each day. That can set a really great example for their children.
So important. Kids look towards us, even if we don't think they're looking at us. They see that we are on our phones, or we are always busy doing something else. They don't see us reading, and they're going to mimic what the parents are doing. So we've got to read if we want our kids to read.
I did not realize how bad the iPad kid epidemic was until yesterday. We've all heard of the issues with these kids that are being raised on iPads and the parents blaming teachers and not being hands-on in their academics. But when I tell you I was absolutely flabbergasted at the interaction that I had with a child yesterday, I just have no words for it. I'm a bartender at a resort, and this family came up to the bar to order their food. One of the kids, who's about 8 or 9 years old, asked what flavor of Dippin' Dots we had, so I handed her a menu. This way she could read the flavors, and I was going to continue helping the rest of the party. When I tell you that I handed her the menu and she looks at me dead in the eyes and goes, "I can't read." I was left absolutely speechless for a few seconds. You're gonna tell me around 2nd, 3rd grade she can't read? I truthfully did not believe what I was hearing.
From what I can remember, I think my 2nd grade went into a little bit of reading. 3rd grade didn't get into reading pretty much at all. And it was the 4th grade that I started to learn. That I was pretty much learning how to read properly. Not only the parents failed, but also the school curricular system also failed.
And that's just frightening.
You know what was surprising to me? Not how fast she spoke, but that she's working at a resort, and people with money tend to go to resorts. And people with money generally spend a lot of time and money on education, so their kids are supposed to read better. I'm kind of curious what resort she was working at where there would be kids who couldn't read basic flavors. That's shocking. 8 or 9 years old, not being able to read chocolate, you know? So yeah, it's kind of shocking. Let's look at some comments. It says here, "It's horrible and parents are 100% to blame and take responsibility. And no one is talking about the kids with disabilities." Am I missing something? Where's the iPad in the story? My sister had a hard time reading at that age, and iPads didn't exist. "My 8-year-old nephew can't read and still talks like a 3-year-old.
What the fuck?
They can barely read. They can barely fucking read, and y'all arguing so they can say.
Can confirm, as someone who just started substitute teaching, I can confirm that everything that the lady said in the TikTok I just stitched is very true. These kids cannot read. My first substitute assignment, I subbed in for a middle school English teacher. She left a packet of work for her students to complete in her absence. She left instructions for me to follow, and I looked over the packet. I'm thinking, oh, this is pretty standard stuff. It was like grammar practice with commas, And then they had to do like a crossword puzzle with some vocab words, use the vocab words in a sentence. Like, I'm like, okay, this is basically your standard middle school busy work. I'm like, they'll knock this out, and then I figured they would be chill. Boy, was I wrong. The first thing that really shocked me was the fact that I had to tell so many students to write their name on their paper. Like, and then when they did, they would only write their first name. No last name, no date, no period they were in, none of that. I'm like, why do I have to tell y'all to write your full name? And then the penmanship, my God. I was like, I'm thinking to myself, y'all are what, 7th grade? Why are y'all writing like some of them wrote like a 2nd or 1st grader. Like, in terms of the penmanship, the quality, I'm like, this looks like chicken scratch. And so the writing, because reading and writing are, let's be clear, the two go together.
You remember at school how many essays and things you had to write? I don't have the best handwriting.
I remember that.
I had to write down so many things.
Yeah, I remember writing essays.
Thousands and thousands and thousands of words that had to be written down before.
Hold on. Wait, hold on. I just realized something. So, when I was in grade school, I think it was the 4th and 5th grade, I had to write my essays. But 6th grade onwards, we were typing the essays. We were using like Google Docs, and then Google Sheets for learning how to do the I think it was Google Docs for the essays, Google Sheets for making tables, and it was Google Slides to make presentations. So pretty much from, I think it was it was since from 2012 onwards, we switched from writing our assignments to typing it out. Sure, we still have paper type. We had to like write math equations, stuff like that, and write notes. That was still a thing until I think it was till the latter half of my senior year, where instead of typing notes anymore, well, instead of like writing notes anymore, we were just pretty much handed the actual a packet that contained all the information, and we had to use that to type out like whatever assignment was that we were pretty much assigned to do. Yeah, this is pretty much school curriculum like actually went downhill. I think it went extremely downhill since 2019. Not even 2020. It started going downhill in 2019.
Before I graduated. So yeah, it's a shame that kids aren't writing as much anymore either. And I think it's just going to become less, especially with AI and technology.
So that should have been my first clue, honestly. But that is what kind of shocked me first. Then when it came to time for them to actually do the packets, the kids did not want to read the instructions. They would literally take the packet and be like, raise their hand, I don't know what to do. I'm like, what do you mean you don't know what to do? The first thing I asked them, did you read the instructions? They were like, oh, no. I was like, read the instructions and then see if you still have questions. And then come to find out, a lot of these kids, like, they're not comfortable reading. By day 2 of my second assignment, it had become abundantly clear to me. America has a problem, and it's that these kids can't read. Like young Gen Z and these Gen Alpha babies, yeah, they can't read. They cannot read. And like another thing that shocked me was how low their vocabulary was. And like their word recognition, they did not know how to recognize or pronounce certain words.
Oof.
I had some student ask me how to pronounce the word abbreviation and then ask me what that meant. One girl didn't know what segregated meant. So I was just like, y'all are like 12, 13 that don't know what segregated means.
I think it was 12, 13. Yeah, it was 5th grade that we learned about segregation. For me.
Don't know what an abbreviation is. I was just really, really shocked that these kids...
Let's look at some of the comments. It says here, I'm blaming parents. It started with No Child Left Behind. Adults graduated high school without knowing how to read. It's still happening with current students. It shocked me that they don't teach cursive anymore. Yeah, I had to learn cursive and then you could switch over to print later. I can still write cursive. Well, it might be better than my print handwriting. And they catch the worst.
Here's the thing, my print handwriting is better than my cursive. And they're both style of handwriting for me is absolute shit. So I have to type things out. Cause I didn't fully transition to cursive. I was forced to learn cursive because my parents forced me to write cursive. Like, you're gonna need to learn cursive all day. They tried to submit a resume in cursive, and I think it was one of them said, "Yeah, we don't do cursive here. Please give us a resume that's in print." They had to redo their resume in print because they couldn't get a job. I think it was back in 2008 when all the fucking bullshit was happening. And companies are sort of saying, yeah, we don't accept cursive resumes anymore. You need to write in print.
Attitude if you tell them to try it on their own instead of spoon feeding them answers.
I keep seeing shit about how Gen Alpha cannot read. And as someone who is a part of Gen Z, please, for the love of God, can we all agree, no iPads? At least 15 minutes a day with reading, and if they play games, they have to be educational. Most of the video games and stuff that we played when we were kids were educational. I used Leapfrog like nobody's business. My parents made me read, they made me sound stuff out, use phonetic. I played outside, I played with my friends. Like, we should not just be sticking an iPad in front of a kid or a cell phone. That's not okay. I think TV is fine. I think TV can be educational, and I think it can be more, actually not more, less of an addiction per se than iPads and phones. It's not like you can bring your TV to bed with you or something if you have a TV in the living room, you know? So.
Well, it depends. There are actually some studies about what kind of TV is good for your kids, especially the colorful ones with lots of scene changes, and those are more addictive, but it's not good for the kids' focus. There's a lot of research out there about what types of content is actually good for kids, but most of the new content coming out is really bad. I mean, go and watch Fast and the Furious. It's impossible for you to...
If I ever one day, God forbid, because I don't know what my future self is gonna do. That's up to her. But for me, probably if I ever had kids, I was actually like, there's actually specific shows that I learned how to pretty much be a functional adult through those shows, which is like Reading Rainbow, Blue's Clues. I think I also watched both as a kid, as a like pretty much a toddler. I watched both Go Diego Go and Dora the Explorer. Let's see here. And yeah, pretty much I'll watch a lot. I think there was one program that I watched as a kid. It's pretty much like help kids go to sleep. I forget what the name is, but it was so soothing, and also I think it was pretty much the only time I saw. I think it was the first time I saw like the Japanese Zen gardens, yeah.
Sit through that.
Or Chinese Zen gardens, but both Asian Zen gardens, but yeah.
Seconds. They can't have one consecutive shot for more than 5 seconds, and it's the same with the new brain rot content that's coming out. It's just lots of flashes and lots of dopamine hits, but the kids aren't learning as much. Make sure to monitor what your kids are watching.
Teaching and manners and behavior, everything starts at home. Everything. You can't rely on teachers to be your babysitters, to be your teachers, and to do just everything for your child. You yourself as a parent need to be doing that even more.
Let's quickly look at some of these. My kid ain't getting an iPad, they're getting a Leapfrog. Cool Math, Leapfrog, flashcards. I loved learning, loved reading. I was
Cool Math is also good.
High school reading level in 3rd grade. Wow.
Yeah, Cool Math is also good. All right. Yeah, there we go.
this world, there's an
Oh.
In this world,
There
there's
you
an
go.
endless ocean with only a tiny empty Badlands island. Last episode, we managed to go from this lifeless island to this lush green island. Today, I have a lot planned. So here goes. First off, yes, I have bamboo. I totally overlooked that. That stuff grows quick. I don't think I'll ever be able to get animals in this place. So potatoes are probably our best bet. It's at least more convenient.
Yeah, potatoes are good.
Let's try and find somewhat of a deeper area. Oh, there's more dirt here too. Who would have thought dirt was such a valuable block? Oh, I hear a zombie. This is definitely a good direction. Okay, there we go. Got some lava, got the cave. Oh, the baby zombie. Yeah. Oh, another bow. I'm looking for a big lava lake.
Ooh.
No, oh, look, a mine shaft. Oh, that's good. I really need a wood source to make another shield. Nice. I can't believe I'm
Lol.
excited for oak planks. Ooh, is there a spawner up there? This is crazy. So many. Whoa. How is this happening? How is this happening? Oh, look, we have a diamond underneath the rail. You don't see that very often. And a chest. More diamonds. Oh, multi-shot. There, we got an opening. Ooh,
Nice.
lava source. That is exactly what I was looking for. Might as well take some of this gold. Oh, whoa.
Ooh.
Okay, there's a lot of mobs here. We got what we came for. I think we can leave now. Yeah, definitely. Ow. Oh, diamonds. I gotta take them. Oh, I just exposed more. No way. Ooh, we got our bamboo coming along nicely. And because we're actually pretty rich right now in this Minecraft world, obsidian corners. There we go. Okay, let's get into the nether. Oh, wait, no. Need some gold armor. Okay, oh, whoa, that is a weird spawn location. Oh, that
Ooh.
is not ideal. There we go, over there. We got another waste. Oh, look at that. That's a bastion. Can you leave me alone, please? No. No. What a fail. Let me eat something. Eat. Okay, let's dig inside. That could have been the end. I really
Ooh, imagine
Let's
it.
see if we can just bridge over all of this biome. They're not going to come falling out of here, right? And knock me into the lava again? Oh, there's a chest there. Let's see if I can lure this guy. Oh, no, you went on the ground. Oh, you hit so hard. Whoa. Are the chests even worth it? Let's see if we can make it safe. Oh, more gold. Fortune 3, whoa. Pretty nice. Oh, golden carrots. Let's head over to the warped forest. Hello, Enderman. You want to jump? I guess not. Oh, yes, you did. Nothing. 2 for 2, nothing? 4 Enderman and no pearls? No. I did not mean to do that. Tell me I at least got a pearl, right? Nothing? What kind of look is that? They're all following. No, what have I done? What have I started? Wow, I got a pearl. I was beginning to think, does this world have ender pearls? What is happening?
Lol.
What is happening?
Lol.
Okay, 13. We do still need to find a fortress though. We got a nice and open place over here. Maybe there's a fortress just around the corner? No, I'm not so lucky. Maybe there's a better view from up here. Oh, I was right, look. Oh, it is so far away. Here we go. Oh, those bones are actually going to be very helpful for the moss too. We're going to need an insane amount of moss. Nothing again. What is happening in this world? Oh, but give me those bones. Hey, baby ghast. I'm finally next to the fortress. Let's get away from the spawner since I don't have fire resist. We can break in through the wall. Oh, no. Oh, you can't fit under there. Well, that's helpful. Yes, oh, I got
Yeah.
2 diamonds. Hey, Blaze.
Oh,
This is a problem. This is a
oh
problem.
no.
Don't wither me. Okay,
Wither me timbers.
not ideal, but I got a blaze rod. What are the chances that I get 1 blaze to spawn? There we go. No rod though. If too many spawn at once, I'm just gonna run away. What about you? Yes. Yes, we got 6. Let's try and get 7. Can I get 1 more? Oh no, I threw a pearl. No, I'm supposed to eat. That's 7. We can leave now. Let's go, let's go. Look at our beautiful bamboo growing so quickly. Let's make 10 Eye of Enders. Let's get this dragon, because there's a lot more that I want to do. What just happened? Oh, this way. Don't tell me it broke. The first one, Ender Pearls and Eye of Enders, are not giving me good luck today. Exactly the same. This one must be really far away. It broke again. There is a room portal down there. Potentially get a good enchantment, maybe looting or something. Efficiency. Oh, golden apple. I'll take the golden apple, that's for sure. Okay, okay. Don't break, thank you. It should be basically right here. I never brought a door. Hey, more dirt. Okay. Let's dig down. Oh, I do hear mobs. Oh, no, no, that's a cave. That is not... Oh, diamonds. I got this. I don't see an exposed stronghold here, which is not good. Oh, there it is. Yes. That's more like it. I must have been so close. How did I miss that? We made it. Whoa. Straight into the... Oh, no. I do have the blaze powder. Let's carefully make sure we put these in without accidentally throwing them like I have done already. We're 1 short. Maybe I could find an ender pearl somewhere. Oh. Oh, yes. There we go. You follow me. Maybe I can keep you. Ow. Ow. Is it true that if you put a mob into a boat, they don't despawn? You also have an item in your hand. Maybe you're gonna stay there because I have plans for you while I do some exploring. Oh, whoa, look at that. Stronghold mixed with a geode mixed with a spawner? Oh, a name tag. Oh, that is actually...
That's actually
exactly
fucking
what I need.
gold.
Friend. You're my friend. Is that how you spell friend? Why does that look so weird? Why does that look weird to me? That is honestly so cool looking. The
Yeah,
way the three of them
it's very
intersect
spelling.
in the one place. Oh, we got a bookshop. Sharpness. Oh, I'll take that. This place doesn't have ender pearls, right? No. Maybe there's gonna be an ender bit here. Nope, just a creeper. Just a creeper.
Aw, man.
Okay, I've had a lot of bad luck with pearls, but this is where I'm gonna get lucky, right? Yes! Yes! There we go, there we go. Sharpness 3. Ow. Ow. Okay, let's go. We spawned in a box. So far, so good. Let's get these towers. There we go. Only took 4 arrows. Really? You got in the way?
I'm protecting
This is
it.
a little dangerous. No! No! Oh, that was bad. That was too risky. That was not even worth it. I'm getting them from the ground anyways. Oh, I got it! This is gonna be the one I can't get, right? Oh, I got it. I got it.
Got it. Let's go.
Let's check out our sharpness sword. Oh, okay. Still alive. Here we go. Perch number 3. Maybe this is it. I don't want to accidentally get hit away. Oh, one more. Yes. I actually got it. Yes. Oh, that's nice. That is nice. For once the dragon fight is not the end of the video, give me all that XP. We got a lot more
Oh,
to do.
yeah, I thought that was a little early.
I think if I place a torch down underneath the block, and then I break the block, yes, we got a dragon egg. Lovely.
Dragon egg.
Okay, can we get a perfect pearl? No. Absolutely not. Oh! Oh, no! We could do it this way instead. That's much safer. Here we go. We made it to the outer end islands.
No,
There's a ship! Literally right there! Oh, that is so lucky. The last time I tried to find an end city, I had to go so far. Let's take some chorus fruit. You think I can just pillar up? This might be risky. Oh, I hear them already. There we go. There we go. At least I'm inside. Run! Go, go, go! Get the shotgun! Wow, that was insanely quick. I have an elytra already. That is not where you put an elytra. Fortune, nice. What's the reason why there's obsidian inside of the ship? I've always wondered that. We can take, you know what, we can take the whole thing because I got an elytra. Oh no, I looked at Enderman. No. Let's place a water bucket. Why did I have to do that? Where are you? Oh, there you are. I could hear you, but I couldn't see you. I did not expect this Outer End Islands run to be so efficient. It's like no stress at all. Oh! Oh! Oh, wow. I want to add something to our starter Mesa Island that we have, and that's a mine shaft. It's not a very thick island. Maybe we can start here. There's not a lot of distance that I can go before I reach the edge of the island. Yeah, there we go. It's right there. Okay, there's something here. Hey there. Welcome to the island. Okay, I found the other edge. The shape of this island is really not helping. Maybe we could do kind of somewhat of an opening here directly into the ocean. That might be nice. Oh, look. Okay, there we go. That's actually pretty nice. It definitely does need the right color wood, though. Look how tall my bamboo has grown. Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
Let's see if we can remember where we saw one of those darker wood shipwrecks. That looks like it might be one over there. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Have I been here before? Maybe. Thank goodness for doors. Oh, I haven't been here, no way. This is all new. One thing I seem to have very little of in this world is coal. I guess we could use charcoal instead.
Yeah.
Let's see, we can do some kind of, whatever this is. You usually see that, right? Something like this, leading to nowhere. Now that looks nice. Get some torches on it. Oh, it's fitting in perfectly. Nice, look at this place. It's like it's supposed to be
that's
here.
good.
Oh wait, I'm not done. We can add some rails, put in a minecart, 2 minecarts, and we can even use the leftover sand to make the sand area slightly bigger. Oh, what can I do here? Can I do that? Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. This little mine shaft actually turned out really nice. So I've been putting this off, but I think it's time we actually go and rescue our zombie villager. Is my friend still there? Hey, friend. Now, are you gonna take a helmet? Yes, great. Now, how do I bring you to the surface? That's the big problem. Oh, there's a witch there. Oh! One of the things that I definitely need is, sugar, because I can't get sugar cane. I got bottles. No sugar. Can you stop hitting me? Okay, we made it to the water. The problem now is how do we get the guy from here up to the actual surface? We are going to have to actually enclose all of this too, so the zombie villager doesn't just drown. Why do I have to make things so difficult for myself? We just need to use the gravel like this, and we can remove all of the water in this place. Let's block off every other way, just in case. Ah, whoa. Oh, my health is so low. Gotta eat. Okay, here goes. Go, 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 go. The helmet should stop the burning in the day. Gotta make the turn. Nice. Okay. Put down the boat. Yes, you're in the boat. Woo. Unfortunately, we've gotta come back to the nether. Oh, that's a big drop. That was painful. Go, go, go. I literally have an elytra. What am I doing? I just realized I'm not wearing any gold. Hopefully that's not gonna be a problem. Hey, Blaze. Yes. Okay, there we go. Go, go, go. Oh, I got 2. We can't forget our mushrooms. So we've got to find a way to get some sugar because we need it to mend our villager. Oh, creeper. That baby has an iron sword. Whoa. Whoa. That knockback is crazy. Oh, I got a sword. Oh, baby in full gold. Baby in full gold. Oh, look. I haven't found a witch, but I have found something else. Let me quickly get over to you. This is good. This is good. Let's see. There we go. There we go. You don't get in the boat. No.
You got in the boat.
Please. Can you take the helmet? Oh, nice. A potato. Okay, let's just do it with the boat. I don't think they despawn in the boat. Okay, villager. Oh, did you hear that? That sounds like a witch. Yes, there's one right here. Okay, maybe I can lure the witch over here. Oh, no. Oh no, I'm poisoned! Sugar! Yes, I'm still poisoned. I gotta be careful. I'm poisoned. 2 sugar. Okay, zombie villager. Let's go. You can follow me. Place the boat. Enter the boat. Perfect. Please don't despawn. You're in the boat, so I don't think you will. Even without a name tag. Can I get a spider eye real quick? Good thing I have a spider spawner. Oh, there we go. Oh, look at that. First try. Let's make sure I don't get sniped by a trident. Splash potion of weakness. Let's make sure we do this correctly. Throw. Give the apple. There we go. We started the process. This takes a while. So while we're waiting for our friend, we can take some books. Oh yes, there we go. It's a pity I don't have Silk Touch. We could also use this as an opportunity to get some more string. That's nice. Paper! Wait a second. I thought I couldn't get paper. To get fireworks for my elytra? I really hope we have a villager. No! You're still not done. But we can do this. Oh, yes! You're still called friend. Nice. Do not go back down. Let's go, villager. I'm gonna bring you home. I really should do something with those 71 levels that I have. Where is my villager? Don't tell me you got attacked. Are you in the mine shaft? No. No, don't tell me I lost my villager. You're not in the water. Please, no. I hear you. You're still here. Yes, I see you. There you are. Oh, please be careful, especially at night. Okay, there we go. You're gonna stay nice and safe right there. Oh my goodness. There we go. Oh, I don't know. Do I have any lapis? I don't think I do. No. But one thing I do have are fireworks and an elytra. Oh, nice. You're still there, right? Oh, yes, I still hear you. You haven't despawned. That's great. Let's take some of this. Oh, that has made things so much better. Okay, here we go. Efficiency and a fortune on a shovel. I should have put that on a pickaxe. No. Oh, there we go. I'll take that, though. Power 3, efficiency 3, efficiency 4, unbreaking 3, aqua affinity. Whoa, protection 4, unbreaking. That's pretty good. Power 4, there we go. Sharpness 4, and I have officially got down to level 29. I always forget how to make a barrel. No, no, no. I'm sure I did that. I do think we can maybe make this place look a little bit nicer. Oh, that efficiency is so good. I usually don't use stone bricks. It might be nice to try that. How is that for a roof shape? I guess that works. Where have you gone again? Oh, you climbed the ladder. Hey, that's okay. You can stay there. He's really trying to escape this place. I never noticed how difficult it is to jump up from an enchanting table. We can add some of this. Ooh, nice. You can never have too many barrels. I do have to move the portal. But other than that, that does look nice. Villager, I don't think you want to be here, do you? Okay, okay. You know what? I'll build a house just for you. Ow. Does that look good? I think it does.
That looks good.
There we go. Oh, no. I'm literally building directly on top of the ocean. Let's just cover that up. That house is gonna get pretty soggy. Got the only important villager profession. Got some beds. Okay, villager, you're free to come down. You know what to do. Oh, no! You're supposed to keep going. I'm not too happy about the portal just being directly behind the house like that. I think we could do better. Oh, it's nighttime. Now's my chance. That's it. That's it. Keep going. Keep going. Yes. Stay there. Oh, no! I forgot I was holding items. If you want to be a fisherman, that's okay. That's up to you. Let's put our portal slightly over here. No, I've done it again. No. We can get some lava. Add some netherrack. Oh, flying makes it so much easier. I should have done enchanting a long time ago. Oh, no. That's a firework. I think that's turning out nice. It can't be complete without some lava. Let's make sure I don't burn down this entire island. We can do some of this. We can get rid of a corner maybe, just to add to the aesthetic. Oh, how could I forget a chest right there? Now that makes it. My storage area is getting a bit ridiculous. Let's build a proper storage building and maybe even a dock, since we are on an island. Ooh, look at this. It's turning out pretty nice. Some of you might be saying to yourselves, is this house not just taken from a village? And yes. Yes it is. I'm a terrible builder. We can add the windows. Just in time for sunset. We can put a dock area down here by the edge. There we go. How does that look? Oh, look at that. We need a lot of filling in to do still, but that on its own
that looks good.
Part of the reason why I've just been sort of hanging around on the island all this time is because I was hoping to catch a wandering trader spawn. But it doesn't seem to be happening. All to hopefully get an oak sapling, to then get an apple, to make a golden apple. There's a high chance I might find one in a mineshaft. If I pull up the pie chart, you can actually see minecart chest. If I see one come up on the pie chart, oh, minecart chest. That means that somewhere below here is a mineshaft. It would be nice to hear some mobs or something. Any noise at all? Oh, diamonds. I'll take that, I guess. Oh, straight into a cave? I don't see a mine shaft though. Maybe it's exposed. Oh, baby. We got a baby. Can I? Oh, more diamonds. They're great, but they're not. I'm not looking for diamonds right now. Oh, look. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Put a torch. Place a torch. Ah, my shield. Oh, maybe this has one. Please? No. What about you? Please have a golden apple. Oh, it does. No way. It does. Does this place even have a mine shaft? It has diamonds. I do hear water. I want to see if there's actually a mine shaft here. Oh, wait. No, that's okay. Oh, it is. Yes, I found a mine shaft. Oh, I'm not crazy. Ooh, name tag. I could explore this place, but I just came here for a golden apple. And considering I got one inside of a spawner, we can leave now. Look at this place.
Aw.
It's actually really beautiful. If this guy was suddenly not there, I would be so disappointed. Oh, no. Oh, you are? I got so worried for a second. Hey, zombie, take a potion. Take a golden apple. Here we go. Oh, hey, villager. Let me take you to your new home. Go to the house. You can do it. Yes. No. Where are you going? By the fire. Of course you want the barrels. I'm gonna name you Buddy. Now let's finally connect all our island together so that we can turn it all to moss. Some more dirt for crops would be nice. Oh, we got a baby, look! Baby villager. Nice work, guys. We've got a lovely large crop area. We can give them some hay, even some flowers. But I think it's time we start turning this place green. I really hope the moss spreads on this block. Yes! It does. I want to make sure I don't accidentally catch fire to anything. Oh, this is so satisfying. Look at this. Oh, we got 2 babies.
Aww.
Oh, there's a trident. Oh, no. Oh, I gotta be careful. Oh, many beds for many villagers. Excuse me? Look! I was waiting for that.
Iron Golem!
Golem!
Iron
That was the last
Golem!
thing I was looking to do. That is great. Okay, guys, you're free to go. You can explore. Do you want to come down from the roof, maybe? And actually maybe do some defending? These guys made a bolt for this area. They seem to like it. They definitely seem to like this area. Yeah, look at that. Straight away. And there we go. Let's take a good look at this place. You know what? I am so happy with how this place turned out. YouTube thinks you might like this video.
Alright. Alright, I'm just gonna end off the stream here, chat. There you go. There you go. Alright, chat. I'm gonna end off the stream here. I enjoyed playing Halo and just chilling with chat. I figured since I was given the day off today, I might as well do a little stream. That being said, my name is Brandon Blitz. I'm a variety streamer. I stream lots of video chats as well as I draw art, and hopefully I'll be doing 3D modeling for everyone here. That being said, I can't get going out, Blitzies. Bye bye, matinee.